Hi there guys, this is Quantum Gaming. Now this video was requested by LAGJ1234. I just wanted to know stuff about the Airbus A320neo. So we're gonna do the startup procedure and the speed and getting to the airport, and then the shutdown. Hopefully it works everything okay. But first of all guys, before I do any of this, I'm not a simulation guy. I'm not into that level. I'm just learning about these planes. My focus is on just flying the planes for the moment. It's not getting too deep into simulation. I hope you can understand that before you comment you don't know nothing and all that. You know how it goes. I'm not a simulation expert, so you can get that as you like. I just love flying, but that's it for the moment. In the future we'll see how it goes with the channel, but at the moment I'm just a flying guy. I'm not a expert simulator. Because I haven't studied it. If I haven't studied it, it means that I don't know it. It's one of them things you need to proper study this stuff to get into simulation. You cannot just do it just like that. Okay? So let's go. First of all, you need to go to the main things about this panel on the Airbus A320. The main things are what you want to look for is the electrics, the fuel. I usually go to this as well, to the aircon, but it's not important. But you need to turn that on as well if it's off. But the main thing are the electrics and the fuel. So we're going to turn all the fuels on, all this stuff on. Need to turn all that on. It's an operative. Turn that on. Anything else? Yep. Turn that open. And with the control is a bit difficult, guys, on the console. It's not as like a PC. Okay, so that's that. Now you got to the battery now. These are the main parts. So you can turn the battery on. And this will open everything, the screens and everything will turn all the electrics on. So you need to turn all this stuff, the generation and all that. You need to turn all that on as well. External power, better turn that on. Okay, so all of this is on. Let's see what else. Let's see if I missed anything. No, all these are on. These are open. Okay, that's on. Turn this. That's on as well, but it says false. Same for that. That's on. Okay, so I need to go to this bottom one as well. To this stuff here. Need to open that APU. That on. I got this stuff now. You got the engine now. You need to just you can leave it at normal. You can leave that at engine start if you want. Let's leave it at engine start, but let's try one. Because you do that first. You can hear the noise now. Okay, so that's one. The other one. See how it does. See that? So they're both starting now. Yep, you can hear the noise now. Just everything is leave it to normal now. So everything. Let's leave it on for a bit. I need to just warm up. You can see it. You can hear that. So while that turns on, we've got to talk about there's a couple of things in the in the cockpit, guys. Now this thing here, auto throttle, I always turn that off. I don't like that very much on the airplanes. It's up to you, but I always turn it off just to be sure. I like to control the plane myself. I don't like the autopilot to do nothing really. But the autopilot is not the best. You have to choose LNAV, L navigation on these planes anyway. But that's a more accurate way of flying with most of the planes. You just say LNAV. We got the option here. Autopilot 1, autopilot 2. It works. And you gotta turn this off as well, the flight director, which is already on. You can do the approach mode as well, if you want to. It's cool. Everything on the Airbus A320, most of this stuff works, guys. I know this is not the fly-by-wire version, but everything on it works fine. Even the autopilot, you can take you wherever you want. It may not be that accurate. Same for the co-pilot, but it'll work. But let's see. Let's hear the engines. Oh, yep. They're on, guys. I think they're on. So let's start. A bit quiet though. Okay, they're very quiet. I don't know why, but they seem very quiet. Okay, so time to get up. Come on. Yep. I should have taken off a bit later, but that's fine. It works. It's fine. So now, guys, everything is in a manual. Now you can change the altitude. I got 5,000 there, but you can change it to 10,000. I usually don't go that high. But now as you see the airspeed there. The higher you go, the lower it go. Now that depends on the power entirely. If you give it less power, it means the airspeed is going to go down. If you give it too much power when you're low, it's going to counteract. And it's going to make the plane overspeed. That's why you need to, if you lay down like this, if you are down, you have to basically lower that and keep your nose up. As you can see that is standing still now and it's going down. Now the plane now is balanced. It's got a, if it stays like this, everything is balanced. If you crank the power up or the throttle up, everything is going to go up. As you can see, the airspeed is going up. So what you need to do, you need to get higher. You see that? And the plane will not overspeed. So you need to balance the power you give it and the airspeed. That's what I've learned by myself, not by studying. Now the autopilot is kicking off automatically now. So I have to turn that off. But yeah, guys, you have to figure this out as you play. As I'm doing now, the plane is balanced. You will not overspeed unless you're going to go immediately like that. Unless you go just immediately down. You see the speed going up there? So you have to balance it. You have to go gradually. You have to go gradually down. You cannot go just drop and expect the plane to be fine. It doesn't work like that in real life as well. So you have to just slow it down gradually. Same for the power. If you got the power to, let's say, 50%, you have to gradually lower the power and gradually go down bit by bit. You cannot go straight away. Just go lower, lower, lower. Just bit by bit. You can you see the speed there? As it went up, the airspeed. That's the way I've learned it, guys. Now, if you want to study, you can study these. There's plenty of not really books, but more like courses to do this stuff. Or you can go to an aviation school and learn all this stuff, but you got other means out there just to study planes. But also you got a few great YouTubers that are proper sim guys, and they know everything about planes. Can you see the power there? Going to the yellow. It nearly went to the yellow because the power was too high. Airspeed went up because the power was way high. So now, guys, I'm going to give it full power, and I'm just going to leave it here so you know what's going to happen. Just look at it. What's going to go with the what's going to happen with the airspeed? Yep, overspeed. Can you see that? Now you gotta go higher, guys. You gotta go higher. And you see that dropping. Can you see that? Can you see that dropping? That's how it works. You have to balance it. Speed, airspeed, and power. That's how it works with the Neo and most of the other planes. That's the simplest way you can describe this thing. If you lower the power now, you can gradually go down, and you just fly like a bird. You will not stress the passengers. Just go down slowly, slowly, gradually, until you reach the airport. Now the speed to the airport is important. Usually I keep it between 140 knots to 150 knots. And that's more than acceptable. That doesn't mean it's going to work every time. But you got to balance the speed when you go to the airport. Because you're going to... If you do it wrong, the plane is just going to jump like a... I don't know, like a tennis ball. So you got to balance everything, guys. And of course, the nose got to stay up before you land. You land with the back wheels, with the main wheels. Then your nose is going to go down after that. Don't expect the plane to just drop in the airfield and it's going to be fine. No, because it's the pressure is going to just make it jump up. It's going to bounce like a ball. That's why you need to lower, keep the nose up a bit. Not too high, but a bit. And other wheels are going to do the job, then you lower the nose. Hopefully this land is going to go okay. As you can see, everything is balanced now. There's no overspeed or nothing. The power is at 15%, and that's cool. You can keep it that. You can, if you want to go higher on the power, 70%, you have to go higher with the plane as well. You have to increase the altitude. You cannot leave the plane like this when you give it full power. It's just not gonna work, guys. Well, lots of you know more about planes than me, probably, so you let me know what you think. I don't want to give any false information to anybody, so if I got something wrong, just let me know, guys. So you see the balance is balanced now. It's keeping to, the airspeed is keeping to 246, 247. Now if you want to go higher, you have to increase altitude speed, the altitude of the plane as well. So you can increase it to, let's say, 10,000. And I know there's another option in here. That's a speed match. You have to do that as well. You got the speed match there. So you have to do it with these base. You have to change it. It's 250 knots. You have to do it 300 knots. Up to you. You can change that as well. I leave it to 250. Because as you can see, I'm at 240 there. I can increase it if I want it high. I can make it 400. just gonna go a bit higher, guys, because I'm a bit low now. Altitude is a bit lower than I want to. I'm just gonna increase the power a bit. Now the auto throttle is always gonna kick on automatically on when you go too close to the sea or earth. So you gotta change it every time that happens. Can you see the speed match there going crazy now? I'm just going a bit higher, guys. I need to see the airport. You can see it on the screen there, but it's always to have the visual in front of you as well. Don't let everything based on the screen. You gotta watch. You gotta look. You gotta see around like a hawk. You gotta see everything around you. Now the screen will guide you, but it's not enough. You gotta see everything around you, guys. You gotta see the airfield and what's the surroundings around you. That line there is just to guide you where you're supposed to go. But everything else is down to you, guys. That's why you're the pilot. So I'm gonna go down a bit now. And I'm gonna keep the nose up a bit because I don't want it to. I don't want the speed to go crazy, and it's gonna go down. And it's gonna go down, guys. As you can see, them 2,400 there, so I gotta go a bit lower where I'm reaching the airport. It's like 14 nautical miles. So I gotta be careful now. Let me increase the power just a bit so the plane is not gonna stall. So that's fine. Once we reach the airport, we gotta do the flaps down. Now the airspeed, speed brakes, they're automatic. You don't need to touch that because they open automatically once you hit the runway. Okay, so the line is telling me airport is close. So look, you can. I'm gonna put the flaps down now, and I can control the speed with flaps down. Can you see overspeed there? Because I put the flaps down now. So you have to increase the nose a bit. As up, I can see that dropping now. Just keep your nose up a bit. See, that's gone. That's the airport there, I think. Yeah, that's the airport. I'm a bit too far on the right. So I gotta go on the a bit on the left now. Let's increase the power because I'm going too slow now. And the plane is gonna stall. You can see there, it's 116. I need to take it to 140. It would have been better if I stayed on the left instead of going this way. But I was focused on so that's fine now. If you keep it to that speed, that's fine. But you can increase it a bit to 140, 150, and that's fine. Let me just turn a bit. Let me just turn on the left there. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's not with this speed. It's nothing. You're not gonna make any mistake at this speed. As long as you keep it at this speed, everything is fine. The plane is not gonna stall. It's not gonna crash. So you just focus on the landing, guys. That's what you need to focus on. As you saw there, I did a mistake by staying on the right instead of the left. I stayed on the right of the green light. I should have stayed on a straight line, not go on the right. Because I was doing something else, you get distracted. We'll go to 160, just to lower the power now. Lower the throttle because I'm too high. I'm a bit too high, honestly, but I can still do it, I guess. I'm a bit too high. You need to go a bit lower than that, just a bit, so you're safe. So that's fine. Now this plane is gonna level itself, and you're gonna lower it. But you gotta be careful how you land, guys. You gotta keep it up a bit. 100, you gotta keep straight and the nose up. 10. That's it. That's how you're gonna balance it, guys. It's very easy with the A320. Super easy. That's the only way you can do it. Just go 140, 150 on the runway. Keep your nose up a bit. And gradually, don't drop immediately. Just do it as it goes. 100, 50, 40, 30, 20. As soon as you hear 10, you start to drop. But be careful on the nose. Just slowly, gradually do it. If you saw my videos a month ago, you're gonna think, is this the same guy? Because I was crazy. I used to go on the runway at 300 speed, and I turn the engines off and just have a blast in there, man. And I would go in the sea, because I was too fast. And you can see the comments from a month ago. You're gonna laugh if you see those comments. But let's take this plane around, guys. Let's take this plane to there, because I missed the turn there because I was a bit faster, but can still do it. Just gotta turn here. Now this airport, this is Tirana airport, and it's got only one runway. Now the airport has not been updated yet, and it needs an update definitely, but it's not. And they need another airfield. One is not enough for the city. They definitely need 2 or 3 at least. I don't know why they keep avoiding that, not adding another runway to the airfield. They definitely need it, and the people need it, from what I heard in the news. One is not enough for this city. The airport was blocked a couple of days ago because a private plane just stopped working in the middle of the airfield, and nobody else could land because there's only one runway. And that's a big problem, guys, if you got a big city like Tirana. And there was a guy who was doing a criticism me about not following the lines. That's what I'm doing now. Yeah, guys, he criticized me about not following the lines and accused me of being a child, and I'm a joke. People laugh at me because of the way I fly. And to be honest, I don't give a rat's ass what that guy thinks, and I never will, because I like to fly how I want to fly. If he wants to fly, he should fly it himself. I don't tell people what to do. I'm not keen when it comes to people telling you what to do and how to fly or calling you names. I don't like bullies, and I always fought them. I was never scared of bullies. I was the guy that would grab a bully and throw him away since I was a little kid, and not now. I don't give a rat's ass about bullies, guys. And neither should you. If somebody bullies you, you just grab him and show him who you are. And he's gonna stop immediately, trust me. Bullies don't like confrontation. Once you confront them, they're gonna step back. Once you know that you're a bigger man, they're gonna step back. Trust me. You can be nice, respectful, but it doesn't mean you gotta bend over and do what others want to do. No, it's your life, guys. You live it as you want. If you want to grab a plane and turn it upside down like GTA, you can do that because you paid for it. I'm not kidding, guys. If anybody criticizes you for who you are, then you gotta give him the finger. Always. Don't live the life according to others. Live your life according to yourself, okay? That's from experience, guys. It's not from 1 day or 2 days. That's a lifetime of experience. The more you want to please others, the worse it's gonna get. Because you're gonna give in to your ideas, you're gonna give in to everything else. So you need to be who you are in you. If you say sorry all the time and bow down, you're gonna get used to that mentality. And you're gonna keep accepting this crap. So you gotta fight for yourself, guys. It's not about being nice, bad, a man, or weak. It's about being you, who you are, and living your life the way you want it to. If you're different, doesn't mean it's wrong. That's just you. You're born with it. Understand? You're born with it. It's in your DNA. You cannot help it. If you are a certain way, you cannot help it, but you can control it. And don't let others get involved in that. That's your personal space, guys. Don't let others get involved in your personal space. And as far as flying, this flight went okay. It was a nice landing. It wasn't bad, but I could have done better on the approach. Our approach wasn't the best, but you can handle it. It's not. It's nothing to ruin the flight. As long as you keep it to 140, 150, and that's gonna be fine. And I'm so pleased that this game came on our consoles. I just love it, guys. I love this game. I mean, it's beautiful to even have this game on console. Now, this was something that everybody thought is never going to happen because it's such a powerful game. But I'm so glad, and it works very well on the Series X, to be honest, and the Series S. So that's gonna stop here, guys. I'm folding the line because the sim expert, so they want me to follow the line. You understand? And I gotta be professional according to others. But XJ1234, this video is only for you, buddy. And thanks for commenting and liking the videos. And I always appreciate all of you guys. And you know that. And I'm quite respectful to everybody. Whatever your opinion is, I'm quite respectful. I'm not like gonna go personal. I'm gonna say what I think, but I'm still being a pro at it. I'm not gonna go and name things and tell you off. I'm just gonna say how it is, guys. So let's turn this off, guys. All these external power, turn all this off. You need to this off. You don't need to. You can just press the battery and everything will turn off. But it's better to do it this way. See the battery there? I'm gonna do that at the end. So turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this off. That off. I think that everything is in here is off. I think. So far, yeah. Let's go to this one. Let's check this. Double check this just in case. Turn that off. That's fine. Let's have a look. Now the main screen here, you may not see it. It's not turning off because the battery is on. So you got the main thing with the screen is the battery. It doesn't work the first time. It's gonna work the second time, guys. That's off. Let's have a look. Nope, you need to do the other one. And that's how it works, guys. See that? Now the flight is done. So that was from Jadder to Tirana. Well, that's how it works, guys. With the Airbus A320, it's very simple. Once you learn the starting procedure and the speed to approach with the airport, you can do anything you want in the air, even if you overspeed. You can do whatever you like, guys. But as long as you keep to that 140, 150 on the going for the runway, and my advice is line with the runway way before I did, because you need to keep straight just in case you struggle. But because I'm used to it, I can go at any angle in the runway as long as I keep to 140. But you have to do it before that. You have to follow that line, the green line, and keep in the between of it. And when you reach the airport, 140, between 140 and 150, just go down gradually and keep the nose up, just a bit up. Then drop the nose when you hear 10. Just drop the nose gradually, and it'll be fine. You're never gonna have any problems with landings ever with any airline, even when it comes to the 747, the Beast 747. You're not gonna have any problems. Once you figure that out, you're good to go. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys, and take care and all the best, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully we get a couple of new planes Friday morning. So we'll see. Whatever plane comes out, I'm just gonna get it, guys, so I can show it to you. But we'll see how it goes, guys. So take care and all the best, and see you soon.